And on the hill today, Kevin Gausman. What do we have on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch is downstairs. And that's in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lucas sizing this one up, brings it in. And there's one away. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
One down, base is empty. That's too low, and that's ball 1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. That clips the corner. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Now here is Cal Raleigh. There's a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Next offering misses down and away. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Rogers Center, our starting pitcher in this one, Logan Gilbert. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
And the batter is George Springer. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. That misses the zone. 2-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And the right-hander deals. And it goes just foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Yeah, that's fouled off. Line drive, base hit, right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, left fielder, Anthony
Santander at the plate. Big time power. In for a strike. Good slider. Bichette leads off first with one away.
Let's go, Anthony.
Inside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And the count 1-2. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, one out. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. One out. Runners at first and second.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. This to third. There's one. And that's two.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the
Left
inning.
fielder,
And now for Seattle,
Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena. Gosman back to work. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And now it's even up. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success. Straighten him up a little bit.
That
Ball
misses
three.
the zone, and that's ball 3. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. Bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count,
Batting
you've got to
fifth,
come into the
first
zone,
baseman,
and then
Luke
guys have a
Raley.
better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. One out in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. Now one missed. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Strike on the inside corner. Man at second. Stays alive. Second inning here, no score.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got it. 2 down.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
J.P. Crawford in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Fought off foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner.
Will Wagner.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Squeezes it, 1 away.
Batting 6, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
So digging in, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Robles hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting 7, second baseman.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that's in for a strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
Ernie Clement.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. One left for Toronto. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Jorge Polanco. There's a strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that finds the mark on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. That's out to center field. Lucas on his way over, hauls it in for the out, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, second baseman
Here's Dylan Moore. Just missed. One out, base is empty. He was late there, strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1-0.
Moore, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a foul ball. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just missed.
That's inside.
Top of the third, no score. And another ball.
No strike.
That one
ball
off the
3.
mark, and that's ball 3. Cal Raleigh, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire
Now
at bat.
batting catcher Cal Raleigh.
First and second, 2 outs. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. This is again 5 in a row. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 on, 2 outs. That one ripped, but foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Two outs. He goes down looking.
A lot of of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it to the ceiling when we set it off and open up the book and we'll be grinning in the centerfold. Oh, champion, run it up top. You knew we were
set for the bottom of the
Leading
third,
off
and now for the Jays, Nathan
center
Lucas.
fielder, Nathan Lucas.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's George Springer. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-0. In there at the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now the count
Outside.
is even.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Santander digs in now. That misses the zone. 1-0. Man on second, 2 down.
That's outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next offering is downstairs.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That catches the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 so far. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Save! It's 2-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies, put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. First time up was a pop out. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
That's a hit. Vladdy coming around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Flied to right his first time.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, but kept close.
1-0.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Wagner off of first with 2 away. And another ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So 2 on with 2 away. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. In for a strike, 0-1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Carlos Vargas appears to be getting loose. Next pitch is outside. And he grounds one to the right side. Moore to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back onto the 4th, and now it's a cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Base knock center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Seattle, first baseman.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. Grounded out his first time up. That one fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the move. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and he's out.
You know, sometimes a throw that bounces into second base can be just as good as a perfect throw in the air. Almost a little bit easier to handle at second base. For me, that caught stealing right there was all about a really poor jump off first. Just didn't time it well. He was toast after that.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Springer. And makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go.
Toronto.
Bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Clement measures 6 feet even, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. That's in there.
Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Nathan Lucas.
And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. He's 0 for 1. And that one clips the corner. Fouled off left side.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now the right fielder, George Springer. And that's
Ball,
way
that pitch is
high.
out.
And that's ball one.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Robles makes the grab, and that'll do it. Ready now for the
Leading
5th
off for the
inning.
Mariners,
Stepping in,
shortstop,
J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Gosman back to work. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And it's fouled away. Close, but called a ball. 3-2 now.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This one in the air. Guerrero. He makes the grab. One up, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right
Now
down the
batting
heart of the
third
plate.
baseman,
Had pretty
Jorge
good timing on it.
Polanco.
Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Fly to center his first time.
Oh, I think the
That's
key,
the ball.
I mean, if he can get through one more inning,
Ball one,
anything
no strike.
after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the
Ball
finish
two.
line.
And that misses.
2-0.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Late swing, foul to the left. The Mariners trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one
That's ball
misses, and now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Here's the second baseman, Dylan Moore. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line to left,
That
and
ball's
foul ball. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. An 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And that is in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And that's a little bit high. And now 3 balls and a strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
One down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Just missed. That one way outside. 2-2. Santander leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Wagner in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Blue Jays held in check, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Victor Robles. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Bichette makes the catch, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Mariners nothing. Edward Bizzardo taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Edward Bizzardo.
And here's the catcher,
Leading
Alejandro
off for
Kirk.
the Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Blue Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one missed.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one out to right. Robles snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And a foul ball. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. That one ripped. Back there. Gone. Straight into the visitor's bullpen. He leads the yard to right, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
What pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
1 out, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Lucas in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
Right side, Raley. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.